back to Swamp Talk. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Kenna. Starting off today, we have a few important announcements. Next Tuesday, August 31st at 6 p.m. is Freshman Parent Night in the Commons. Families that can't attend in person will be sent a Zoom link prior to the event.
For students who picked up Teen Court applications at the club fair last week, the applications are due to Mrs. Koss in room 315 by this Friday, August 27th. See Mrs. Koss if you have any questions.
Yesterday was picture day. If you missed it, retakes will be September 28th. Seniors, if you took a photo yesterday, it will be used for ID badges only. You still must contact Gigante to take your senior photos for the yearbook. See our website for more details.
The year just started, but it's already time to talk about testing. Sophomores, the PSAT will be offered October 13th or the 26th. 9th and 11th graders will also have the opportunity to take it. The cost is going to be $18, and students can pay on Acorn or see Ms. Cantor in Student Services by September 1st.
Thank you, Nicole. Now, if you haven't seen the changes to the courtyard yet, Phoebe's going to tell you all about it.
Hey Gators, I'm Phoebe. As you might have noticed, the courtyard by the gym looks a little different this year. We talked to Mr. Mellon about the changes they made, and here's what he said.
A lot of the plumbing and the lines underneath the ground were getting damaged by a tree that was planted in that planter. We were told by Wallbridge, the company that did the renovation, that in order to alleviate any of the concerns that they had with the plumbing and those lines that are underneath, we had to tear all that stuff out so that the equipment was protected. We also felt like it would provide a larger space for us to be able to do activities out there if the planter and some of those other seating areas were taken out. Ideally, we'd like to make that a covered area so that people can enjoy using it and not overheat because it is very hot out there. Do something similar to what we did on the lunch patio with fans and a nice covered area so that the band can use it for their practices. We can also have the flag corps use it, cheerleaders could use it. We could also have our PE classes utilize that space effectively too. So lots of things to still be determined for that area, but there's potential there for us to be able to use it for special events.
We also talked to students to get their opinion on the new change.
I like the old courtyard better. I think the seating got a little hot, so if they could have moved it out of the sun, that would have been better. I think we do still need some benches out there since it's such a high traffic area and hope students have to wait outside.
Those are some good suggestions. Having a larger space to do activities may be a good idea after all. We'll see how this new change works out. Now back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Phoebe. You may have noticed some new additions to the Gator staff. Here's Owen with some introductions.
What's up, Gators? It's Owen, and this week we're checking in with some of our new teachers.
So Diana Pollard, I've been teaching for 21 years. I teach reading. I love to garden, I love to paint, I love woodworking. I have a lot of different crafts and hobbies. My favorite thing top of my list is hanging out with my 4 dogs and my husband. I grew up on a boat. I spent the majority of my 6 through 15 on a boat, and it was amazing.
Thanks, Owen. There's a lot happening around the world currently. Let's go to Emily to find out more.
Hello Gators, welcome to What's Happening Around the World with Emily. Starting us off, lately there's been a lot of crazy weather around the world. Just recently there was catastrophic flooding in Tennessee. It started flooding around Saturday and has left nearly 21 people dead, including 7-month-old twins, and officials have estimated that there's another 20 people missing. Overseas, there's a different kind of tragedy happening in the highly publicized Afghanistan area. A week after the Taliban took over the country, many Afghans are uncertain of what it will mean for their lives and safety. This situation has left many people fearing for their futures, women and girls in particular. The Taliban have made it clear that, quote, schools will open and girls and women will be going to school as both students and teachers, and that women, quote, can work as long as they do so within Islamic framework. As much as we would like to believe that the Taliban's word is true, there has been numerous local stories that have painted a very different picture. Now for some brighter news, a Polish javelin thrower, Maria Adrizik, who won silver at the Tokyo Olympics earlier this year, appears to have a heart of gold. Maria auctioned off her medal to save an 8-month-old toddler with a heart defect and giving her a fighting chance at survival. This winning bid of the medal was a whopping $125,000. For our last piece of world news, we're heading back to the US, where scientists from all over have begun testing an artificial intelligence system that is believed to possibly diagnose dementia after a single brain scan. and early diagnosis could help improve patient outcome in the end. And that's it for what's happening around the world with Emily. Back to you, anchors.
Thank you, Emily.
Finally, auditions have started for the musical The Addams Family. Last week's show reported the incorrect name of the musical. Good luck to those trying out.
That's all for today, Gators. Thank you for joining us today.
Have a great day, and we'll see you Friday.